Hi, if you don't know me, I'm Maddie. Welcome to our home. I'm a newlywed and a mama of a baby boy. Through this channel, my goal is to weave the gospel, the good news of Jesus, through everyday motherhood and homemaking, all while healing physically and emotionally from a tough season of fighting and beating thyroid cancer. If you want to know about my cancer journey, I made a vlog explaining the entire process. I left the link in the description. It is starting to get cool in the morning because autumn is here, but it is still warm in the afternoons here in Oklahoma, so I'm going to make myself a berry smoothie. My husband and I started the anti-Candida diet when I was diagnosed with cancer after I read a book about how you can beat cancer just by changing your diet and through fasting. I was unable to go super intense with the fasting because I was pregnant when I was diagnosed with cancer, but we did go really strict on the diet part. It is the best we have ever felt. So after I gave birth to my baby Ellis, we decided to go back on it. I loved making sourdough so much. So that was probably the hardest sacrifice doing this diet, but feeling amazing is totally worth it. I will leave the smoothie recipe in the description. It is very fresh tasting. I usually sneak in a bunch of spinach to get our antioxidants to help our immune systems. Berries also have fighting sickness powers. You could even put a splash of apple cider vinegar to add some gut health benefits. If you like your smoothies thicker, you can add ice to it or add less water. Mine is pretty runny, but I don't mind it that way. I kind of like it actually. It's more like drinking something juiced. Yum. My favorite season is the beginning of each season. There are so many reasons for that, but these stand out for fall time. The smell of the autumn leaves, the feeling of the crisp air on your face, the hearing of the crunch of leaves under your feet and rustling in the trees, the warmth of a mug in your hand, the smell of cinnamon in the oven, and what I loved most ever since I was a little girl, decorating for the season. My mom and I would be the ones decorating the entire house in orange and red, pumpkins and leaf garlands. I was thrilled when she let us girls pick out which pumpkin we wanted on the front porch. Excitement filled my chest when my mom brought the plastic tubs up from our 100-year-old home's basement that read, "Fall Decor" in Sharpie. It was a social thing, a tradition thing, and a needed thing. My mom was teaching me without realizing how to make a house a home. All of the fall decor was given to my mom by her mom, who ran an emporium stocked full of seasonal decorations. Blessings, that's what it was. Now that autumn decor is passed down to me, and I am trying to make it my own. You can find used fall decor and fake plants thrifting, online, or asking your woman community around you if they have a tub sitting around their basement that they don't need anymore. You might be surprised. I didn't have any pots or vases that were big enough for how tall the stems were, so I used needle nose pliers to trim them. I used what I had, not wanting to spend any money on this. Also, once the leaves start changing color, you can decorate with real leaves. Book pressing autumn leaves helps preserve the color and form, but outside isn't changing colors for us yet, so we'll do that later on. One way to utilize old artificial garland or plants is to treat them as if they were real. Cutting the stems and arranging new bouquets with your hand-me-downs can really freshen the look and be useful for what you have. I wanted to give y'all a health update. I'm feeling good, but I think my synthetic thyroid hormone pill hasn't been a high enough dosage, so I've been feeling achy and tired by the end of the day. I'm hoping to get my labs done and fix that soon. Also, my endocrinologist said that she is optimistic that I am cancer-free, but wants me to get an ultrasound on my neck soon. I'll keep y'all updated. It might not be Pinterest worthy, but it makes me warm on the inside seeing glimpses of autumn around our house. Making a house a home for my husband and baby is important. Decorating a house seasonally is important. Creating a clean, peaceful, art-filled environment is important for my husband and baby to thrive in. This is what doing everything unto the Lord looks like. Tending to the details of your house of peace. And it doesn't only just benefit us at our home, it also benefits other guests who are coming into our home. I hope the decorations give people who are coming into our home as guests warmth and a feeling of the new season coming. My book club is actually coming over later to talk over the book we just read, and we're going to decide on our next book. If you want to read along with us, I have a link in the description to the next book. It is Murder on the Orient Express by Agatha Christie. Kind of a spooky book for spooky season. Just like my mama passed on the decorating tradition to me, she passed a greater treasure to me, Jesus. I am so thankful for my parents, and I am excited to teach Jesus to my children. The dying leaves of autumn are beautiful and can remind us of the gospel this season. Our Lord Jesus Christ died the death we deserve to die for the evil condition of our hearts. Jesus took the wrath that God had for us and allowed God to pour it on him instead. When we see the autumn leaves this fall, we can remember that Jesus loved us enough to die a gruesome death, but God caused it to work together for his good. Because now we look at the cross and it is the sign that the God who created the autumn leaves loves us and has totally forgiven us of our sin. That, just like the dying autumn leaves, is beautiful. I hope this blessed you, and I hope to see you next week. Bye-bye.